North Sentinel Island, a small forested land in the Bay of Bengal, is part of India's Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Yet it stands apart, home to the Sentinelese, among the last people living in total isolation. For thousands of years, they've resisted all contact, challenging our ideas of progress. The Sentinelese live without agriculture, metal, or writing, relying on ancient skills and deep knowledge of their land. Outsiders know little about their language, beliefs, or even their population. Estimates range from 50 to 400. Every attempt to approach has been met with arrows and spears, a clear message: leave us alone. The island's mystery endures, protected by the sea and the unwavering will of its people. Here, an ancient way of life continues, shielded from the outside world. The Sentinelese are true hunter-gatherers, living entirely off what they hunt, fish, and forage. Men hunt wild pigs, turtles, and birds with bows and spears, while women and children gather coconuts, tubers, and fruits. Their tools are simple: stone, wood, and bone, yet perfectly suited to their needs. They don't make fire, instead preserving embers from natural sources in clay-lined baskets. Their canoes, crafted from local materials, navigate the island's calm lagoons but never venture far. The community likely revolves around small family groups, sharing resources for survival. Their language is unique, unintelligible even to neighboring tribes, hinting at millennia of separation. They live in palm leaf huts, rebuilding as needed, always adapting to the rhythms of their environment. Hostility to outsiders isn't random. It's a learned defense, rooted in a long history of negative encounters. Their isolation has preserved a way of life nearly vanished elsewhere. The Sentinelese show us a living example of humanity's ancient adaptability. Their survival depends on deep knowledge, cooperation, and fierce protection of their world. In their isolation, they embody resilience and ingenuity. North Sentinel Island is a natural fortress. Dense forest covers nearly 60 square kilometers, hiding its people from view. Coral reefs encircle the island, making approach by boat perilous and keeping outsiders at bay. For the Sentinelese, these reefs are both pantry and shield, teeming with marine life and providing safety. The tropical climate brings heavy monsoons, shaping their daily life and survival strategies. The 2004 tsunami devastated the region, but the Sentinelese survived, perhaps guided by ancestral knowledge. The island's ecosystem is a closed world, possibly home to unique species, but remains unstudied due to the tribe's isolation. Resources are finite, naturally limiting the population and enforcing a delicate balance. Any outside contact risks introducing diseases that could destroy this fragile system. The island's isolation is both its greatest protection and its greatest vulnerability. North Sentinel remains a rare, untouched ecosystem, its secrets safe for now. Contact with North Sentinel has been rare and often disastrous. In 1880, British officer Maurice Portman's expedition ended in tragedy. Captured islanders fell ill and died, deepening the tribe's mistrust. Throughout the 20th century, shipwrecked sailors and fishermen who strayed too close faced hostile receptions. In 1981, the MV Primrose ran aground. The crew watched as Sentinelese prepared to attack, only escaping by helicopter. The message was always clear: outsiders are not welcome. In the late 20th century, India attempted peaceful contact, led by anthropologist Triloknath Pandit. Gifts like coconuts and iron tools were left on the beach, but the tribe remained wary, accepting gifts but brandishing weapons. A brief, peaceful exchange in 1991 was the exception, not the rule. Ultimately, the risks outweighed the benefits, and contact attempts were halted. Each encounter reinforced the Sentinelese resolve to remain isolated. Their hostility is a shield, forged by history. The island's reputation as forbidden territory only grew. Today, the world knows to keep its distance. The Sentinelese have made their wishes unmistakably clear. India has enacted strict laws to protect the Sentinelese and their island. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands Protection Regulation makes it illegal to approach within 5 nautical miles. The Indian Navy and Coast Guard patrol the waters, enforcing a policy of eyes on, hands off. The goals safeguard the tribe's autonomy and shield them from disease and disruption. This approach is supported by anthropologists and human rights groups worldwide. Despite legal protections, enforcement is challenging. Illegal fishermen still pose a threat. The law's strength depends on constant vigilance and respect for boundaries. North Sentinel is one of the world's most protected places, but its safety is never guaranteed. The greatest protection is leaving the Sentinelese alone. In 2018, North Sentinel made global headlines when American missionary John Allen Chau illegally attempted contact. Driven by religious zeal, Chau ignored the dangers and was killed by the tribe after repeated attempts to approach. His death sparked worldwide debate. Should outsiders ever intervene? Indian authorities upheld their non-interference policy, refusing to recover the body to protect both the tribe and officials. The incident highlighted the dangers of unsolicited contact and the importance of respecting the Sentinelese's wishes. Some saw Chau as a martyr. Others condemned his actions as reckless and colonialist. For anthropologists, it was a tragic reminder of why isolation must be respected. The event reinforced the global consensus. The Sentinelese must be left alone. Their survival depends on our restraint. North Sentinel's tragedy is a lesson in the cost of intrusion. The Sentinelese face an uncertain future, surrounded by ethical dilemmas. Protecting their isolation grows harder as the world becomes more connected. Each intrusion risks deadly disease or cultural destruction. The exclusion zone is vital, but enforcement is a constant challenge. Should we intervene if disaster strikes, or let nature take its course? Any intervention could destroy their way of life forever. Scientific curiosity tempts us, but the cost would be their culture's extinction. The world's consensus, their right to privacy, outweighs our desire to know. The Sentinelese have survived for millennia. Their greatest threat is us. Their fate depends on our willingness to respect their boundaries. North Sentinel is a powerful reminder of the value of cultural diversity and humility. Some mysteries are best left unsolved, protected in silence.